Hey, what's happening, Knights? It's your boy Shin Ryu. We're here with another video, King Arthur's Legends Rise. I got a little break right now, so I'm going to do a quick recording of just a few things that I want to do in the game. I'm going to try and play like I'm trying to play it normally, and try and commentate along the way if I have the chance to. Try to explain a few actions. So day one, I didn't do much at all. I didn't get the missions done. I was just super excited about trying to get the game out there, its awareness all over again. And after that, I had to focus on work and other aspect of life. But I have a small break right now, and I believe there are some things that have been happening in between. For example, I believe there's also a code that would actually get you, some extra summons. So I'm going to try that out. I believe it's something about join King Arthur, something like that. I'm going to try it out. Otherwise, I'm going to see if I can find it online. But I think it's join King Arthur. But yeah, so whenever you start the game, typically get greeted with all this stuff. You can go through it. I haven't had time to go through it. I'll probably go through it in my spare time. But we're here now, and then of course you want to make sure that you are doing your summons, your free summons. You don't want to waste them. You get 3 per day this time around. Typically it used to be 5. And like I said before, now you just have to tap and then it pulls the sword. Before I used to tease around with the pulling of the sword, I hold it down for a bit and then just kind of drag it up. So with new pulls, you're more likely going to be getting cards that you haven't gotten before. So it's back to getting all these old guys getting that pretty much had in different levels in the past. And as you can see here, you do have 12 days plus to actually pull a high rate of Merlin, and Merlin is something that I recommend that you want to get in your game, in your team. I believe the gems you used to pull here is going to be the same amount of gems you can pull here too. I typically like to make sure that I pull to do the 10 summons. You guys know how I'm like with individual summons if you've been following my Spider Duel, but I like to do mass summons. We don't have up to 10 yet, so we're not going to do any pulls here. It looks like these ones are exclusive to the special summons because I don't see the same style here. It looks like you have to use gems here. Okay, we're going to try and go through the game to get the gems. We do have 10 of this, but okay, this looks like it's a special kind of pull. As you can see, they're just King Arthur's crown just underneath the summon there. And from what I understand, somewhere it's supposed to get Morgan free. I haven't gone through it all, so I don't really know exactly how it's going to play out with regards to the pulls. But obviously, if you go over here where you can actually see the summons, I'm trying to see if I can find that without actually messing up because it's been a minute since I've maneuvered through. Okay, I just went through the same spot. This is somewhere you actually see people's progress when it comes to pulls and stuff like that. Okay, let's go to the heroes here. Is this where I'm going to see it? Let's try and see if we can actually find source. Okay, this is one part that you sleep on. You guys want to sleep on this. Make sure you get your pulls whenever you have the chance to. I also recommend stacking as much as possible, not only using this portion for legendary. Sometimes you will get legendaries here and here as well, but in the past, some of them used to be cheaper here. The prices here are pretty much constant. I don't know if everything's going to be the same now, left or right. As you can see right now, you do have 4 days to try and get Gillian. I believe typically it's every week that it gets refreshed. Obviously, at the state that we're right now, unless you actually go really high, it's going to be tough to sort of gather this as well. I'll let you guys know how you can actually go over to the exchange shards to get them done. Of course, when it's early in the game, it's going to be hard to get as much shard as possible, but eventually you will get shards. And so, let's say just wait for 13 seconds. This, I'm going to show you something. So you see this Plaza Fountain level 1 right here? I don't want to tap on it right now. There is something crazy about when you tap on this. You want to tap on it exactly once it turns, starts a new timer. Okay. Otherwise, if you tap on it, then even if you have only a few more timers left, you would have it to reset. That's what it was like before. I don't know if it's like that anymore, but I don't want to risk it unless I tap it in error, and then I'll let you know if that's the case. So I'm just trying to see if there's none missing. Always look out for red dots. Red dots always mean something. There's something missing, or there's something that you have to collect, or there's something you can actually do. The only red dot I will not be too worried about will have to be with the ones that have to do pushing the characters up, because sometimes you want to retain your resources, right? So in this case, looks like that's what it is. I can see that there's chance to train other characters, but we're not training nobody yet. We want to make sure that we are minimizing the need to train unless they're absolutely required. Of course, just got a new one. There's a new feature. I don't think there was claim all before. I believe you had to click on each one to claim. So that's a nice feature to claim everything at once. And yeah, let's get to the story mode because I can't see anything else I actually need to do right now. There's probably going to be some more tutorials because I only just did the first part that you guys saw in my previous intro, in my previous video. So we're going to go right now, and I've collected my rewards here. You want to make sure you collect these rewards. Even if you don't collect them, they're always going to be there for you, but you want to make sure that you collect these rewards. So just give me a moment here. Sorry about that, man. Sending messages pop up there, you know. But yep, we're here right now. I believe we still like. So typically, whenever you finish the story, then you also have like some sort of like exploration mode. I can't remember what it's called anymore. So you must complete. I'm trying to see what is happening here. There seems to be something that I haven't done yet. But then it looks like I already have cleared everything. So you must complete the previous chapter and clear the chapter entry request. So let's go over here and try this again because I have no idea why it's telling me to complete this chapter because it looks like it's already completed, right? I've got all the rewards, but we're going to go right ahead and do the battle again. I think we're safe. Do you want to be safe? Okay, I'm going to go 3x so the battle coming quicker. That also means the animation is going to be a lot more. Let's just get and then one thing as well with the game is once you take out the head, then I don't want to waste that. Once you take out the head, then the battle ends too. So for example, you can tell that Lot is definitely like the head in this case. So any minions that come around, all that kind of stuff, they're not gonna matter. Although he did summon those minions, which, you know, you're gonna see different styles whenever you do face them as bosses versus when you actually do own them. So I don't know about the summoning in that case, but then again, I only test. Yeah, I don't think he was able to summon in the test. Which okay, so now in the defeat King Lot, have 2 more heroes survive, win 30 rounds. So we've done that. Is he gonna let us go? Oh, apologies. Now I know why I made a mistake. You actually have to go through the main city as well. That's why we were sort of like messing around. So you get the guide. That's what you do next year. So we're gonna speak to Merlin. Yes, obviously play your own time. I'm going to try and read it as quickly as possible and then go through it. Even these little dialogues here are still nice as well, you know, to the story as well, because they do obviously create like entry. So now this is actually cool. This is something that is new. Okay, in the past, all we used to see was, I'm going to tap the main story here. All we used to see was just this and that's it. But it looks like what they've added right now is each time you're entering a chapter to show you like some sort of like a, you know, cover for that chapter, right? So now they're telling me that we complete chapter. The main story button will begin. Tap the main button to begin the main one for chapter 2. So we're going to tap that, and I'm going to give you the title. And this is the play I was talking about there. Yeah, just watch it. Very nice presentation.
Arthur was crowned King of Camelot. However, the horrors of war soon extinguished.
And this typically has some sort of comic relief as well. So it's never like the bright side to the dark story and the situation that's happening.
Their devotion and rebuild his once great kingdom. While Arthur struggles in Camelot, unscrupulous forces begin to emerge in Benowitz.
And there is Morgan, as you can see her with the gray hair. And it's really dope. It's a nice way of storytelling.
Arthur moves to march on Benowitz. But is the novice King Arthur ready to face his fate?
Yeah, very nice. And you can always watch it anytime. There's a section in the map that you can just click on. I can always watch all the search anytime. So So this is the second level here. I can't remember if it was this bright or it was sort of like dark. And so this is the virtual pad here that we have to control. This is one of the few things I have chained. Okay, so you can always do that. You can also tap anywhere in the world to move there.
Oh, noble.
That is most welcoming, if not a bit too grand. Thank you.
Of course. We are just so very excited to greet. No further shall you tread.
My court.
The assassin King Arthur! That one sees the truth of the matter. Right there, what?
Alright. So.
Oh, what a rousing welcome party this is.
Okay, this is no time for jest.
Alright, so obviously it's battle time. You're going to hit the battle. And then it takes you over to the battlefield. And now you get to select your team members. Obviously now we have 4 slots. We can add her to the deck. They want us to add her. So we add her. Okay. So here, just we have to go through the tutorial, just so you can get used to the game and the way you maneuver through its mechanics and everything. K has a very deadly AOE, and that is this move right here. Are they going to let me use it, or are they going to start directing my moves? Here we go. Okay, I don't know what happened there. It just kind of seemed like it glitched a little bit. So you can see right now when we did the AOE, it took 3 Valor, and obviously you get 1 replenish every battle. I'm going to just go right ahead and just use this. And let's see. So this takes 2 Valor, as it tells you. Now I believe if you click on a move and you want to change what you want to do, you can click on the next one, obviously. But I'm trying to see, how do you retract back if you don't want to proceed? I think that's supposed to be where you can sort of retract back. Oh, before you would see yourself, but now it's aiming at the enemy. I'm not sure. Okay, well, we have no other choice than to perform 1 action. Obviously you want to take out whoever is going to attack next. So as I mentioned before, the yellow bar is the turn meter. So we're going to go right ahead with the AoE again. There we are. K is really good. For a rare character, that's one of those characters that if you get her as well, typically good to invest in her. But like I said before you start investing in the rare characters, make sure that you at least analyze the legendary characters that you have. And then you can always try and compensate with the rest. So let's see here.
And a poorly organized one, yet.
Aye, not the best, but forced.
So now this is the equipment screen I've been looking forward to. I didn't see that. We didn't see that before. Here we go. Okay, so it's still the same. So this is what I was talking about when it comes to the main city itself. You want to start. That's one place you want to invest in as soon as possible, is to make sure you can develop the city as soon as possible, so you can at least start getting better equipment that you can actually, purchase, and then of course gear up along the way. And when you face boss battles, then you get some extra kind of gear as well. I'll get you through that in no time. But for now, it's got a helmet here. Then you've got this one as well. Obviously you're going to get basic stuff because you're early in the game, but no complaints there. And each one has a sign. So this is a life set. They give you, if you have this one, so what you have to look out for as well is certain equipments requires 2 sets for you to get the extra benefits, and certain require 4. Okay. The way you probably want to combine it, either you can combine to have several of 2s, but most combinations that work, we have a 4-pair set and a 2-pair set to make it maximum of the gear. And then of course after a while you're also going to unlock some extra stops and more stuff, but we're going to go step by step as the game takes us through. So like I mentioned, you can always use the gear. I don't know why it doesn't seem, it's not seem It doesn't seem so smooth right now. It seems a bit choppy, which is kind of odd because it always ran really smooth when I used to play back then. So you can also tap wherever you want them to go, and eventually be able to change whoever you want your head is, whoever you want the leader of the party to be. But at certain instances, depending on if you're playing the story or just regular adventure, you eventually have to select someone who is required to bypass that mission.
To tell us what took place here.
This is familiar territory with regards to the mission.
None. Using.
So because the mission seems to be familiar, I'm going to be skipping most of the story line so that you guys can always watch at your own pace. Or you know what? Let's just play through the story.
Shepherd goes straying from battle. This is a field of slaughter.
Alright, so straight to battle. You guys have noticed I'm not the only person I have leveled up is King Arthur. And at the beginning of the game, I also don't recommend wasting the resources on leveling up characters because it's easy for you to level them up at the very beginning when you start using them. Especially characters that you are using constantly, it gets easy to level them up at the very beginning because it doesn't take much stamina used to actually get them up. One thing I also like about this game is you can actually set your order of play. So if you go to skill order settings, you can set how you want them to perform. You can also prioritize if you want them to use certain skills. So it's not just, so for example, if I don't want Arthur to use his 3 valor and only want it to happen for her, I can set her to use a 3 valor. I can also say maybe if you only use 1, don't use your 2. I want Arthur to use his 2. If available, otherwise use your 1. But you put the priority first so that depending on what is there. So for example, I'm giving this one the automate. If I want him to only heal, I'll probably do this, or I'll just, you know what, I don't even want you to waste your whatever, I just want you to do basic attacks. And for him, maybe I want you to always do some protection, and I can do this. And then once you do that, you go in auto by clicking on that, and you see if she has 3 values, she's going to do that. If Arthur has 3, he's not going to do 3, he's just going to do the 2. And there's also another thing that you also have to understand as well. I actually even forgot. Certain team members do what you call tag attacks. So you'd probably notice that if somebody attacks, I believe if you have Hector, Arthur, and Kay, if you attack with Hector, Kay and Arthur has a chance to follow suit and also do an extra attack. So synergy too is important when you're creating your lineup, which I want to make maximum use of your damage that you want to hit there. Okay, so let's have a look, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here real quick so that way you guys are not too confused about what I'm talking about.
Where did they come from? Is it raining down rough roots in these lands?
I recognize the symbol. It is the mark. Queen Claudius is a blood relation of King Bors.
Claudius, she was very good. I used her in my second account as my primary attacker, and she took me really far. Because she also gains Terminator increase whenever she throws her arrow down and all that stuff, if I can remember clearly. So as you can see, we're building up and getting some more stuff here now. So as you do your daily, so like in the missions here, in the past you would have maybe like almost 15, and all you have to do is complete 7, something like that. But now you have to complete everything to get this for the day. What I want to do right now is, I almost forgot, I wanted to show you the opportunity to actually get that coupon. I believe it's join King Arthur, so I'm gonna try that, and I don't think it's case sensitive. I hope I am correct. And I'm gonna use, here we go. So you get some 5 extra special summon tickets, and you also get 100 gold as well for this extra bonus there. So like, your devs are trying to welcome you with open arms, so you can actually get that. Only thing I'm going to say is this. For me, I think I learned my lesson. Anyway, you have a chance to create a faction, you have to. I feel like factions are typically, it's better for a whale to own a faction, because they're going to be committed to boosting that faction as quickly as possible. And then for a free-to-play player to just try and just create a faction, of course you can still do free-play as well, but first of all it's going to cost you to actually create a faction. We're not there yet, but I would always recommend, if you have a choice, join. You know, I've tried it once, tried it twice, and every time I've tried creating a faction, it's not really been worth it, and I've always benefited by leaving the faction created, because although it's early right now, you know, if you have a group, if you have a Discord, if you have like a team, then of course you can always go ahead and do that. But this time around, I'm not going to create a faction. I'm going to go right ahead. Why do I feel like this place seemed like there used to be like a chest here before? Yeah, I'm going to see how they actually do the hidden chests. I'm waiting to show you those special missions I'm talking about as well, where you require certain characters to bypass it. I believe you have to go somewhere around here to go underground to do something.
What happened at the village?
I'll let you guys have the chance to, when you play it, to go through the story yourself. I've gone through the story before, so I already have an idea what is really happening here. What I would say, however, is if you guys want me to let the story to play on, like, you know, the dialogue to go through without me skipping, let me know. Otherwise, if you guys prefer that I just do a full skip without actually, you know, listening to dialogue, I'm happy to do that as well. So the other thing you can do is you can always click to the main mission. I almost forgot about that, and I will just take you automatically through. However, when you do that, be mindful that you might miss some important stuff.
Gaul Castle has been overtaken by wasteland soldiers. Numbers are many. It would be best to avoid battling them head on.
Okay, I got distracted a little bit there.
Unless you possess magical knowledge of that location.
So around here, there used to be like, you know, a crate you could open, and those crates would grant you keys. However, as you can see right now, I don't see any keys. I wonder if it's supposed to be something that will be introduced gently.
What can you do to...
I don't mean to cry and be bother. It's just, you see me, King.
How do you know?
A friend serving at King Ban's castle. I am Gwen, an attendant of King Bors. Though I fear I have...
You cannot be expected to stand against an army.
My leash is current.
A helpful mark on the map.
That would be truthful.
Okay, so now you have to go underground and stuff like that.
Passage must indeed be secret.
Clever. It's a little puzzle.
Okay, so there's also many puzzles there as well. Like, for example, you have to like aim mirrors so they can reflect light on each other until they actually aim at a particular door that is open. So you're going to go through those kind of mini stuff. So they're fun. They're fun. So now we're going to go after the kid. Just going to tap this. That's the easiest way to sort of maneuver through. If we realize that these special whatever keys are no longer there, it's going to make it less likely for you to want to do a freestyle, because typically one reason why you want to do the freestyle movement is because there can be hidden stuff so you're not aware of. However, we're going to keep looking until we figure out if there are hidden stuffs or not. Otherwise, we're just going to be tapping to get it to move automatically. Of course, if you're using your phone, it's more fun. I'm using a tablet, so it makes more sense when to do the tap option instead of using the joystick. And now we already have this battle on auto because, you know, like I said, so far this is gonna be early challenge. I'm not too worried about losing. I feel like I already have a good strategy on. We got Kay in the battle in the building helping us with the AoEs. Once you stun, so here's the thing about stunning. If you stun, then obviously they lose a turn. But if you attack someone that you stunned and you don't kill them, then they can wake up from their stun. So it's always recommended that's where the AoE part, that's where the auto part might be dangerous, right? Because sometimes you stun someone and then you attack the person that you stun. You see, she just attacked him just to kill him off. Of course, health is little, so there are no penalties to suffer from that. See, Kay already proven to be the MVP so far. And of course, as you complete missions, you start getting more of these gears. So far, only getting helmets and cuirasses. Alright, the Wolf King is banned, and that is supposed to be Lancelot's father. This is Bors, his brother. He's a good tank.
I am King Arthur of Camelot. The townsfolk say,
Hail, King Arthur. Alas, I fear that King Ban.
another rumor
Ban and I are descendants of a long lineage. Ban was originally but a change came upon. Claimed it.
Now, I'm going to just give you a heads up. Lancelot is silly in this story, man. The way he's always constantly stalking Guinevere is insane.
This could erupt into a major battle. The civil
It's like, you know, if you know the story of King Arthur, you know that Lancelot slept with Guinevere while she was married to him. It's like they can't even help tease you with the fact that he's always lusted after her. I think Guinevere only started to give Lancelot the eye once King Arthur was so focused on his own, you know, mission, and did not give her, wasn't super present. And of course, then there was the case where I believe it was Sir Gawain who already said suspect that Lancelot was giving her the eye, and accused them of potentially already getting involved in infidelity. And that is according to some of the folklore anyways. And of course, you have to defend the honor of the queen whenever she's accused in such a case. But King Arthur, trying to be a fair king, couldn't do it, and so I believe he asked Lancelot to do it or something like that. Lancelot decided to do it anyways, and yeah, Lancelot won. And then somehow they got together. They slept once. The sad thing was that this is one of the funniest cases of infidelity ever, because they only had to do it once, and they ruined all of them's lives. Arthur all of a sudden became, you know, so demotivated after the whole thing. It was only just more about the battle and stuff. She became a bit of a nun, I think, and I think eventually there's also rumors where it says that she took her life or something like that. I know she didn't really. She lived the rest of her days trying to like atone for that, whatever. She really took it to heart, and of course Lancelot became like a hermit or something like that. You know, just, you know, like, because the funny thing was that Lancelot really like, Lancelot can do anything for the king, but when it comes to Guinevere, that's when the guy's head gets, you know, spun and stuff. So you guys have noticed I have not done any upgrades yet. I have not upgraded my team. I'm letting them level up naturally. King Arthur is already stuck at level 10, by the way. I should have actually created a new star. That is actually careless of me because I've wasted his development. So we're going to try and do that right after the game. And I'll also give me an opportunity to explain what I was talking about when it comes to that whole passive move there and being in control of how it gets assigned to the team members. Let's call this recording as well like a bit of a practice for a live stream, because eventually I'm looking forward to like a live stream, you know, and then of course I can answer your questions, you know, we can get to interact and all that good stuff. So okay, looks like we're gonna get a cuirasses and helmet still. We're gonna just skip this.
This may be a struggle.
Skip as well. And resume.
Do you still pray in times of darkness these?
I'm probably gonna put a pause on the recording soon. Obviously, it's not gonna pause in when you guys are watching it, because I'm gonna resume as soon as I'm done, because I have to get back to work soon. and I have to go pick up my son in a bit as well. So, right now I'm trying to see, I still think that there's a bit to go in this mission to finish the second chapter, but you can always check. Let's just skip the story. Start doing that, right? I'm just. Oh, wait a minute! Look at us. We're just stuck with speaking to random folks. I was so absent-minded in what I was doing. So we're gonna go here, and this is the next mission. And there is Morgan. Their first encounter. What I first encounter since he left.
Though your meager mortal condition could be corrected if you were standing in my way. So please, stand in my way.
Alright, let's give you a preview of Morgan, but before we proceed with that, let's correct Archer's situation. First of all, do we have up to 10 summon yet? With the new, oh, you know what, let's get our free summon, because it gets timed. I'm gonna just tap, probably just gonna get like some common stuff, because, yeah. But then but typically, when you pull, let's skip this real quick. Actually, it's gonna come on, not bad. But you would, as you pull, you realize how close you are to Lucky Pity. So this one doesn't. This one is just regular whatever. These special summons, I believe. Where are the ones that actually tell you that? Okay, so this one says guaranteed legendary summon after summoning 60. So that is guaranteed summon of Merlin. Okay, I definitely want to go for this. This one says rise summons remaining 10. New players only. Get command to legendary heroes. Get chance to legendary Morgan. This summon will end when you obtain all of the heroes on the list. So who are the heroes on this list? That's the details. Well, figure that out more. This is with normal summons. Normal, you typically get rare and most, you can see common to rare. But I'm looking for the one that, okay, this is special summon, so guaranteed. So this is the regular special summon. Every 60 you get, a guaranteed, and whenever you get these, gold summons, then they will typically come ahead of your gems. Listen, this one is strictly gems, and yeah, I'm gonna see how we can get as much gems as possible. Obviously, going through the missions, you're gonna get as much gems as possible, and doing the missions on the side as well. These are obviously the relic ones, so this is temporary, I believe, and then after that will be over. Then we have the typical normal ones that I typically hear. This one, I think, until you pull your 10, and we shall see. But we'll go back. Let's go to our team. No, not here. I keep clicking on the wrong stuff. And now we need to get Archer to the next star level. And how do we do that? In a minute. So let's go to this. Oh yeah. So here it can be advanced. Oh, that's okay. So you know what? We're actually not even doing badly with our options. If anything, I think if you get to level 10, they'll switch your hero out. Of course, I'll keep Archer in still. Let's just skip and let's go into the battle. Because now we have a chance to get somebody else in. I believe we had, yeah, why are we using her when we have him? Why are we using him when we have her? Should have put her in already because she's a healer too. He's not bad, but it's time for us to start working on somebody else. All the other guys are already on 8 except K. And also, you want to look at this star here to tell you what you need to do. All enemies have your and then win within 25 turns. So that's new. I didn't think they used to give us number of turns to win the battle before. Now remember, we have can I use now? Really? Oh, they want us to play this stage manually. Okay, cool. Okay, let's go. So whenever you face some major bosses, you first probably have to go through 1 or 2 regulars before you go that, and then you can also change the camera angles. Right now we only have 2 camera angles. Used to be 3 before. Yeah, I want to see everybody. So let's go. Okay, so he's stunned right now, so we can actually ignore him for the time being. You can see he's lost all his stamina. Oh, everyone started again. So what does this do? Effect accuracy, defense increase. Defense increase is nice. Let's just go with this instead. Okay, I'm gonna try and use the shield stuff right now and taunt. Okay. Let's go K. Should be one. Which is this? Let's see if we can. No, I'm not that desperate. So you can see she doesn't really have any healing effect in this particular whatever. Let's go. Okay, again, we're just trying to chop them a little by little. Okay, we know the next A we should take care of business, but let's see if we can take care of this guy. Whoa, you didn't get him out, Archer? What's going on? Okay, well, he's almost, you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm not worried of losing any team member right now. I want Kate to be able to take care of all of them at once. Okay, oh well, we're gonna have one more person alive. Alright, so it looks like Morgan just gonna let those guys take care of us and she ran. I think it's gonna be a while before we actually face her, because she always keeps on bolting at the beginning. It's been a minute, I might be wrong. So skip the story again.
You are no Pendragon, but a common snake and a twisted pawn for devils. Curse you fools. It is not bad enough to elect.
Alright, so now we gotta face Bad rather. Boris is his brother. It looks like Chris Hemsworth. Alright, then we can go with our auto stuff again. Do skill order. Party is still the same. I think I'm just gonna do this. Don't add this to King Arthur for stuns. Yeah, let's just add that, but I'm gonna give this first priority instead. So let's go. And auto begin. And that is one of the stuff that I really like about it. The fact that you can actually just set, you don't have to worry about it just doing auto, but you can actually strategize how you want your auto to work and at least get a more favorable result based on your strategy. So now that Boris is left, you can actually even continue to work on strategy. Now I can remove the AoE because I don't need it anymore. Like I just want him taken care of as quickly as possible. So now we're going to just do this. Make sure that we can finish him off quickly with single moves. So when I stunned him, I just remembered there was something as well that we used to have back then. You could actually pass when you had to manage your valor, you could actually pass and not use the valor. I'm not sure you can still skip. I haven't done the auto already, but this is going to be the first part where we're going to stop. Do you want to stop here right now? So let's just skip. So one reason why I like the minor skip is because you can skip important parts. And let's just go here and just get this part done. I believe is Boar supposed to be the final boss of this particular level? And this is another thing as well. Every level has a stage where you can actually get a special relic for free. But the only thing is that what I noticed, because obviously I had 2 accounts, was these relics were not random. They're actually constant relics that you actually have to get. I'm also eager to see if you're going to get Tristan for free gameplay wise. But let's go right ahead and escape. Let's just go grab the stuff. And this is, I believe, the Storm. This is a Storm relic for Arthur, right? Yeah. I believe it's the Storm relic. Now, the Storm relic used to be my least favorite because it was more like a control relic than the Flame. The Flame is like you're just going ham, you're trying to attack. The Storm, you do things like speed up or boosting of attack and all that kind of stuff. I think it's attack boost. I don't know if it's both, but it's more or less like you're buffing yourself up with the Storm one in one of the moves. We're going to confirm that shortly. Okay, I'm going to just pause here for a bit. Give me a minute. So let's just try and go to the final place right now and let's see how it all pans out. I think we should be almost done. We're going to do some more skipping. Like I said, you guys can obviously enjoy the dialogues in between. We're just all about the gameplay. But like I mentioned before, you can come in you can put your comments down below and let me know if you would prefer to actually hear all the dialogues as well. Oh, what? Okay, I think okay, yeah, he just blocked, and then he's just gonna like protect us. So we're gonna keep on moving. So, like I mentioned before, there used to be hidden boxes before, but it looks like the chests are no more a thing because we're not opening chests to pick up any items and stuff. Oh, actually, apologies. The chests are typically in the explorer mode, so I don't think we've unlocked that yet, so maybe that's why we aren't seeing the chest yet. Once we get to the explorer mode, that obviously will be in a different video. I'll let you guys know for sure. And there's Claudius there. Claudius is also another person who was actually male, okay, responsible for killing both Ban and Boars. That is in the Arthurian folklore. But she's one of the people that he's one of the people that they've changed gender to accommodate more women of strength, which, like I said, I buy into. It makes more sense to have that diversity. The only thing is, I don't know if there's any. Well, in Arthurian era, what was the, I don't think like blacks would have been in a good state, then. So that's why we can't see much. But at least they're gonna put some guy, Anyways, it's gonna be tough. Let's go. So Storm. So the relic we pulled was the Storm relic. Like, remember we pulled a sword. We haven't updated anything. So the Storm, I'm going to show you, like I mentioned before. The Storm has the ability. We're going to try and do it manually so I can show you what I'm talking about. Okay. So with the Storm, you can buff, but I want to remember what the buff is. So first of all, let's just get this, and we're going to be using this move for sure. So now here is the Storm move. Everything is still the same in terms of the icon, the logo. Like I said, just a little bit tweaked some of the presentation, also the angles of the battle. So you see, so the storm says attack one enemy 3 times. Whoa, what's going on here? Okay, let's check what's this one here then. Ah, there it is. Grants all allies attack increase for 2 turns. Grant allies speed increase for 2 turns. So this actually makes sense. I believe I'm going to actually do some review on this. I believe this used to be in the 3rd. This move was like move number 3. So it made no sense to exhaust all that amount of valor just only give yourself attack speed. But now it makes sense for it to be in the 2nd slot. It makes a whole lot more sense now. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to try this 3rd one first of all. Okay, so I think the ice has that move too. Okay, cool. So let's keep going. And here we're just gonna do basic stuff. We're not that worried about anyone's health right now to start putting some protection. Let's go right again and do some stuff. I do like the idea of having this valor stuff now being constant across, regardless of the level of rarity that we're dealing with. So once again, go with K. It enables you to be able to do at least 2 major special. I'm just gonna do overkill here. All right, that should give us the boot. Oh, actually, that doesn't give us to win the battle. Now, if there's situations like this, your valor actually used to carry over. I'm gonna see if it carries over. Yes, it carries over. So we exhausted everything. So that was poor strategic planning because it just done a single attack then. So now it actually feels like it's cost us, but we're gonna go right ahead and let's do this buff so we can actually get our turns quicker and of course more attack. And like I mentioned before, bosses, getting rid of bosses, the guys with the crown beside them would typically grant you victory. So let's just go right ahead and let's, oh no, I did not even aim that properly. I just kind of attacked. Also, if you just tap, you do like a basic attack by default. Okay, so now you just have to just focus on just single target major damages or major damage. And let's just have fun with this. I shouldn't have done that because I just reduced, we just eliminated the chance of K to actually do something special. And K should be able to finish. No, I think he's going to be using Hector next. Let's just do basic attack. He's got shield right now. And then K should be able to finish things off. There we go. Victory and a nice victory pose as well. That's another thing that's actually lovely about this game. The MVP, you just see them. They just kind of do some major special, whatever. So hopefully we finish the 2nd chapter because I actually want to make sure that we end the video in a good spot and want to be doing the recordings chapter by chapter. Of course, with exploration as well, I will show you that as well, but exploration also has side quests have missions too, so we probably will be doing recordings of that, or I might be saving exploration for live streams. These are obviously future stuffs that I'm thinking about. So oh yeah, Ban was actually placed under a spell. That's why he was in conflict with his brother Boris. Now he's been free. And I think isn't this a level we'll find Tristan? Was it this level or the next level? I'm just looking forward to when we see Tristan because I want to see if we get him for free, because he would typically just join your squad. They probably will still give you for free because if you get Tristan again elsewhere, you have a chance. So now let's try and unlock every possible area here, and we are done with the chapter 2. And I think we got 3. I think we 3-starred everything. Yeah, because we're getting 3 stars in all the areas. So now you see, this is important. This is something that you definitely want to partake in because you get the chance to start getting all this good stuff too. And you get rewarded almost immediately too. This way you can get your items for getting your character to be stronger. They also give you some sort of strategy guide and tell you guys who would actually help you succeed. So I remember Kay, one of Tristan, he does multiple attack. So this Kay does so as well. And a few other people, but Tristan is one of the best guys for this mission from what I can remember back in the day. I don't want to close Papa. I want to actually show you guys the options. Oh, now they just forced me to go in. You know what's fun? So now when it comes to selecting a leader, I love what they're doing here now. Because only legendaries have, not only legendaries. Why did it make you go there? Because I know King Arthur has a leadership quality. I'm going to get Key off. Oh, so activating plane of beast grants allies attack 20 plus. Oh, so she actually gets more attack. And here's another thing I want to show you guys again. I'm going to remove all this first of all. If you want to know guys who actually are compatible in the multi-attacks, and when I'm in the multi-attack where, for example, like the tag team where if say Archer attacks, then Kay would attack, and then Hector attack. If you select them and you have them on your list, they're going to actually have you see like a bubble with the speech bubble with the triple dots telling you that, hey, add me. But here's the thing. Archer doesn't trigger this stuff, neither does Kay. Okay, the person who triggers this is Hector. So if you have Hector in the lineup, then you're going to start saying, all right, if you have, I think you need to have two of them to activate the third one. Let's go with Kay and do Archer. And now you see Hector now pops the bubble up. Okay, if we go right ahead and do Hector next, then Archer's going to do the same thing as well. So just like that. And of course, you don't necessarily have to go with all 4 squads. You can always send 1 or 2 or 3. I do it, and some of the missions is going to say finish, win the battle with only 2 people and stuff like that. So you're going to get to that point eventually, and we're using her as our last piece there. No, now we can just go right ahead and just start the battle. So when you do first stage clear, you get some more monumental rewards, and then of course if you do repeat, it really does get some compensation rewards going forward. So that's another nice thing about the game as well. Now I'm not sure how far in I am. I don't think the guy should be a challenge in the first instance. I don't care about strategy. We're just gonna do whatever random stuff that we have set up. But he's one of the trickiest guys to face because his shield comes out pretty quickly before his turn starts. So that's why the strategy is actually very important in this particular mission. So it's going to bring the shield up again. Well, I think after 2 turns, it brings the shield up. I can't remember. But it's going to bring the shield up again soon. You typically need multi to break the shield. Oh, okay, maybe because this is early part, he's not bringing the shield up as much. Or maybe they've nerfed him because he was one of the few guys that could hardly auto. Yeah, there you go. He's brought the shield up again. He would spam that shoot so often. But I'm wondering if it's because we're still early in the game. That's why he's not as challenging with the shields, because he's actually really, really insane. Okay, I don't know what Hector is doing. Why are you creating that shield? We don't need the shield. Oh, there's no, because we stopped everything. Now everyone is just doing what they have to do. I'm going to choose this. I'm going to pick this. Actually, I'm going to prioritize this multiple attack first, and then do this, and then of course out I'm going to do this first, and then do this, and here I just want to do basic attack and same for you. So let's go. And the mission is completed. First time around. Whoa. Come on, you are not an MVP, no. She was. How? Can we see the... I think we should be able to see the damage. What? Oh. Well, because she did a lot of hit. Oh, like... She didn't do... She got 22%. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, man, maybe it's survivability stuff. Maybe she was doing some buffs and stuff behind the scenes. But still, we appreciate the fact that she actually helped us through that. And of course, we're going to keep on going through. This is obviously going to be a personal side mission I'm going to be doing. You know, casually, there's some of those things I can actually do. But like I mentioned before, you have to make sure that we are doing the dailies Typically, when you play through stops and you unlock a lot of things, dailies will not be available for you. So we're going to go right ahead and see how much dailies are available still. When it has reached a high enough level to advance. Okay, now they're going to allow us to push Arthur to the next star. So there is the star stuff. Okay, and we're going to advance. Oh, still talking to me. Come on, let's just advance. But you know, for newcomers, it's definitely going to be useful. But you guys are going to realize that it's get into it real quick, and you won't have to worry about it as well. So you can see here, I want to go back to, is it going to be under Showery? I'm looking for where you can actually see the passive. Yeah. Let's go Relic. Come on, not Relic. Oh yeah, there's the passive already. So you can see right now, Archer has like two. This one here, and then this one is for, I think it's like your, gain critical strike damage 2 for 1 turn, and this one says when attacking 100% chance to grant all Bull's favor allies critical strike rates increase for 1 turn. So now they call them Bull's favor. That's what these guys are. This Bull, whatever. Bull increases effect accuracy centric abilities. He has effect accuracy. Oh yeah, one thing I like about this game also, every stat is properly explained. There is one that was a little bit confusing for me. I can't remember what it was. Now that the description is already clear, it's going to be tough for me to remember what I was trying to ask question about, or what the question was about anyways. But yes, now my major focus is just going to just make sure that we are just running this the missions, because I really want to make sure that I get all 9, and we have 30 minutes to go, I believe, because it will say at 33 minutes to go. So now let's see use potion. This is typical. This is going to be easy. I can go to altar and get into the next level. I just click on this for now. What's it going to take me to? Oh, what are you doing? I just max him. I typically max Archer, man. It's not even. So we'll level up. And okay, so we're not going to advance yet. We're going to go right ahead and claim this, and then we have use 60 stamina. I still have to do a lot of missions to actually do that, so I'm going to do the side mission. Maybe that's what's going to help. I'm going to win Planet Beast 3 times, so we can try and attempt this once again. I'm going to do this on the side, but this is some of the missions that we actually have as well. You want to make sure that you're not summon this mission, because all these gold. This is straight summon ticket, not just regular summon ticket. They're very, very important. And one thing I like about the game as well is that once you're doing the missions, you always come to them. They just put the other ones on top. So now, why am I seeing 4 out of 9? So 1, 2, 3, 4. But I can't see anymore. I only see 2. Or am I... Or is why is there 4 out of 9? Well, I'll figure it out. I definitely have to go and burn all these staminas right now. But guys, this is chapter 2 of King Arthur. And of course, you can now go right ahead and claim your rewards. You see it over here. I'm going to go and claim that. Part of honor, you get some stuff from here too. Once you clear it, oh, now they're giving us King Arthur. That is dope. And I would also recommend that once you start getting all this stuff, don't be too jumpy to use them yet. Make sure that you're very certain, because there's other things I also want to talk about. You also find more information there as well, which you got. And of course, as you play through the game, you're also going to get guides as to how you can use and go through these things. But you can also exchange some of this, whatever, or get better or more stuff. But you know what? I'm gonna, just so you guys can have a peek of the pool, I'm going to go right ahead and try and do like a 10 pool now to just wrap up the game, so we can see what characters we get. Now that this 13-day whatever, this is for the paid fellas. All right, and then there's this. Might have been trying to make him look like a serious, like some. So, I believe the global launch is supposed to be, is it December or November? December? I'm not really sure. Once I get more valid info, let's just claim all. That's the good thing about this game. Now you can do claim all. Before I had to click on them individually. I think this part I could do claim all. I can't ever remember, you know. So you're gonna realize all of a sudden you are getting rewards everywhere. Okay. We're not gonna use this now. Now here, when it comes to these ones here, I don't think there's. I'm not sure. This is tougher to get. These relics are tougher to get. So if you're trying to do like a 10 pool, whatever, I never got a chance to do it during my time on the during the beta. So all right, more rewards, but not the kind of rewards I'm looking for yet. So that's a good thing. Again, these dots, apart from the character hero management, every dot matters. So oh, here is our reward, and I actually hadn't picked it up yet. And then the so 100k stuff, nothing else in our mail. That's about it. And codex, we got new characters. Just gonna claim it. Only just one was added. And yeah, let's run up with some polls, or do I want to just actually make sure I have enough resources and then do it like a major pool video? I think I'm going to do that instead. We'll see I have time, so I'm going to do that instead. Otherwise, guys, thanks for tuning in. This is where is also another place you can actually go in. Just look out for dots. Make sure you're picking up all these dots, that rewards that you can see there. Otherwise, guys, it's been your boy Shinby. Appreciate you guys tuning in today. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn the notification bell so you know whenever I drop my videos and all that good stuff here. We're gonna try and make sure that we are at least getting everything. I'm gonna try and make sure that we can at least release as much as possible. This obviously there's gonna be a lot of content because it's early days for it. And yeah, back to the story. Yeah, this is where you get. So I didn't actually complete this one. It says obtain a Tupis life. No, what is, there's a mission I didn't do. So you see, this is what I'm talking about here. So before you go into battle, make sure you click on this stuff first. I forgot to click on it. Now it's a winning 25 turns. Oh, okay. So I actually screwed that up, but let's go right here and let's try it again. Okay. And then there's also another thing I believe. Once you pass those boss missions, the other missions where we face the pig, you can then auto them going forward, and that's how you can also use those staminas up. So we don't want to auto this because one mission that we are very efficient with how many moves that we have used. This is turn 5. Okay, let's go like this. Okay, we're just going to take this one out, reduce the numbers, drop this one's health just a little bit. Arthur, drop his health a little bit. Actually, maybe I should go on boars. I should actually go for boars. Should I go for boars? Because if we take him out, then I think we should actually win the game. Well, we should be able to take him out in the next turn. I love the fact that you can also not, you don't have to wait too long to not get your special move anymore. It used to be, oh wow. So I used, well, also you should be able to finish him off. Come on, finish him off. He did not. Well, turn 14. It can't be so bad. Jeez Louise. There we go. All right, tell me I got the 3 stars. Okay. There we go. All right. Didn't pay attention the last time. Got the 3 stars, and that means you can actually get all those rewards. And I also like the fact that with a one tap, you can get as much as you've unlocked. Previously, you had to tap on each one. I think not that it matters anyways. But there is chapter 2. But if you go to chapter 1, typically there's also going to be like the adventure mode. I can't wait to have that unlocked. But guys, that's it for me, and I've said it a lot of times. Then something else pops up. It's been your boy Shinby. Thanks for tuning in and watching today's content. Once chapter 3 gets a head start, do some more recording as well. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.